Hi, crypto family. Welcome back to Altcoins Insider. While Bitcoin and Ethereum struggle for direction, we are witnessing one of the most technologically advanced assets in the space, Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR, go through what might be its most dramatic moment in 2 years. Right now, as I record this, HBAR is trading in the 0.08-0.09 range. In the last 24 hours alone, we've seen a sharp drop of nearly 9%. This is terrifying for many. Retail investors are panic selling, staring at those red candles. But if you look at the institutional flow data, you see a completely different picture. Today, we are going to break down real news from the last 24-72 hours. What actually happened with the V0.7 network update on February 4th? ETF data. Why are Canary Capital and smart money buying this dip while retail capitulates? 2026 forecasts. Is one still realistic, or are we heading to 0.05? If you've been asking yourself, is it time to buy HBA? This video will give you the answer with numbers, not emotions. Let's dive in. Block 1. Immediate analysis. Last 24 and week. Let's start with the here and now. 1. Price action, technicals. The situation is tense. HBAR is testing a critical support zone. Data from CoinMarketCap confirms a dip to 0.0813. This is a key level. If we close day below this, the door opens to 0.05. Why is this happening? The market is reacting to general cooling after the January rally and profit-taking by speculators. However, trading volumes remain high, over 285 million in 24 hours, indicating that interest has not faded. 2. Mainnet Upgrade V0.7 Feb 4, 2026. Just 3 days ago, on February 4th, Hedera successfully executed a massive mainnet upgrade to version V0.7. Why does this matter? This isn't just a patch. This update targets scalability for enterprise applications. In a world where the US administration is actively supporting crypto innovation, corporations need stability. Hedera V0.7 delivers exactly that. The market has largely ignored this news due to price noise, which is a classic crowd mistake watching the price, not the tech. 3. The institutional footprint, Canary Capital ETF. As a reminder, the Canary Capital Spot HBAR ETF, ticker HBR, launched back in October 2025, attracting over 70 million at the start. What is happening now, in February? Data from the last week shows an interesting divergence. In late January, we saw a sharp spike in ETF inflows, 3.31 million in a short period. Think about it. Price is dropping, paper hands are selling, but funds are deploying millions of dollars into HBAR at these low levels. This is an accumulation signal. Institutions are using this fear to build positions in the 0.08-0.12 range. Block 2. Fundamentals. Why buy now? Now to the core of your question. Why specifically now? 1. The Davos 2026 factor. In January, Hedera was highly active at the World Economic Forum in Davos, pushing the digital trust agenda. Unlike meme coins, Hedera continues to integrate into the global financial elite. The governance participation of giants like IBM and Tata Communications hasn't gone anywhere. They are building long-term infrastructure. 2. New council leadership. Don't forget that since July 2025, the Hedera Council has been led by Mance Harmon. Under his leadership, the strategy has shifted toward aggressive expansion into the U.S. corporate sector. In the political reality of 2026, with softer regulations in the states, this is a massive ace up their sleeve. 3. The W pattern technical reversal. Analysts are noting the formation of a W pattern on the chart. If HBAR holds the 0.08 level and breaks the 0.135 resistance, we could see a rapid flight to 0.2 and beyond. Buying now at the 0.08 offers an ideal risk-reward ratio. Your stop loss is tight, but the upside potential is exponential. Block 3. 2026 forecasts, bullish versus bearish. Let's be honest and look at both scenarios. I'm not here to sell you hopium. The bearish case risks. If the 0.08 level fails, the next strong support sits around 0.04, 0.05. Analysts at Finst warn that in a neutral negative scenario, price could chop around these levels for the remainder of 2026 if ETF inflows dry up. The bullish case targets. However, most forecasts for 2026 remain moderately positive. Conservative target: a return to 0.17, 0.2 by mid-year. That is already a 2x from current prices. Optimistic target: some models, like CoinLore, project a yearly high of 1.02. This seems like fantasy right now, but remember how quickly this market changes. All it takes is one major announcement from a council member, like Google or Dell, launching a global service on Hedera. My personal take: I expect 2026 to be the year where utility separates from speculation. HBAR, with its real-world usage and ETF backing, has every chance to stabilize above the 0.25 by the end of Q2 2026. Block 4. Upcoming events. Quan 2026. What should you be watching in the coming weeks? Post-update V0.7. Effect usually 2-3 weeks after major upgrades. We start seeing news from projects that were waiting for that technical release. Expect announcements in late February. ETF reports. Watch the weekly Canary Capital reports. If inflows return to the 5-10 million week range, a price reversal is inevitable. Council expansion. The 2026 roadmap includes a goal to onboard 2 more Fortune 500 companies. Any such announcement is an instant green candle. The bottom line. Right now, February 7, 2026, HBAR is offering us a rare opportunity. The market is scared by a 9% drop, but the project's fundamentals are stronger than ever following the V0.7 update. Institutions are buying the dip via ETFs. Should you buy now? If you are looking for a quick flip in 15 minutes. HBAR is not for you. Go trade meme coins. But if you are building a portfolio for 2026 and are ready to buy an asset from weak hands at a 60% discount from the highs, this is one of the best entry points in the last 6 months. The strategy is simple. DCA, dollar cost average. Split your capital. Buy a portion now at 0.08. If they give us 0.05 by more, your goal is to sell when the crowd rushes back in to buy at 0.3. This was Altcoin Insider. Subscribe, smash that like button, and may the profits be with you.